Good afternoon, students. Welcome back to our class. That is e-business. Today we are going to start with our mobile payments models, the topic, and another one, how the mobile payments are going to be take place. That means what is the system and procedure and services of mobile payments. So first we will start with our topic, that is mobile payments, system and services. Yeah. So here, I want to just give a small introduction. What does it mean? See, mobile payments means what? Which encompasses of mobile wallets and mobile money transfers are regulated transactions that take the place through your mobile device. That is, instead of paying for stuff with cash, check, or any physical credit cards, mobile payments technology allows you to do so digitally. That means, what are the payments you are going to pay either by cash, or either by check, or either by credit card. So now, no need of paying that. Thus, you can go for that digitally. You can pay the amount to the company or the places. Now, next thing is here how the what do the different mode of mobile payments are, what is the systems or services we'll get in the mobile payments. See, as you know, debit and credit card payments are there. Payments via cards are one of the most widely used and popular methods, not only in India but also on the international level. See, in the olden days, that means people used to have the currency and they used to fulfill the transactions. After that, they started utilizing the debit card or credit card. Then checks came. That means all these things are the physical evidence where they used to do the transaction. But now, after past 5 to 10 years back, I can say that many people are going with the digital payment. That is nothing but the mobile payments, and this is nothing but the mobile payment system. And we are having different kinds of services like prepaid card payments. We can go for the bank transactions, transfers, e-wallet, cash, mobile payments, cryptocurrency, e-commerce payment, e-commerce payment gateway. These all things are equal for you, but one the new word is there for you guys, that is cryptocurrency. What does it mean? A cryptocurrency is nothing but it is a digital asset designed to work as a medium of exchange wherein individual coin ownership records are stored in a ledger existing in a form of compressed database using strong cryptography to secure transaction records. If I show you the small picture here so that you can be able to understand, in big malls or big people, this the persons who are having the international Swiss bank account, they'll get this coin. That transaction will be there. All the transaction of his asset will be digitalized and it is going to connect on it. And with the help of this, he can fulfill all his transaction in a simple and soft way. Now, what are the characteristics of mobile payment? So here a few are there. I want to explain you one by one. First one is simplicity and usability. It is very simple and it is very easy to access. So that's the reason when nowadays people are paying the amount with the help of Google Pay, Phone Pay, or Smart Pay, what it may be. All these things are coming in the mobile payments, and these are the one of the characteristics of mobile payments where the people used to have not to have the physical evidence like currency notes, checks, what it may be. And this is very simple to adopt nowadays. If you see, many people are going for the shopping malls and they are purchasing the goods. While it comes for the payment, just they are opening their mobile phone and they are just scanning the barcode, QR code, that is known as QR code or barcode, where after scanning that we are paying the amount within a short span of time. We are giving the exact payment, no need of worrying about the currency or the what we can say balance, like coins will be there like 55,664.80 paisa means exact we can pay, or if you are paying, no need of having the loose currency. Sometimes we won't have the change. So this payment is very easy to us to help in filling the requirement of the company as well as the customer. So here we used to see it as a win-win situation. Coming to the second characteristics of mobile payment, that is universality. That means it is in the whole globe, many people are doing and utilizing the same service. If I'm sitting in Hyderabad, if I want to transfer the amount who is in Dubai, that means my brother is there in Dubai, and he needs some amount, I can go with my phone pay or with the help of the mobile payments, I can go for it. Or if you want to send the amount from there, he is earning the currency in the form of a dinar or US dollar, what it may be, and I want the currency in the form of Indian currency. So what is happening? This digitalized computing or these mobile payments are helping to fulfill the requirements of both the parties from both other countries. Within a short span of time, we are going to save our money, efforts, time, and we are fulfilling our requirement. So this mobile payment has become a very universality product now. Interoperability, that means within the internal part, it is very the ability, that means the operation of that transaction is very able by each and everyone. It is having some ability to do that. Like for example, if I show once or twice to a person who is not aware of this digital technology, he will learn within a short span of time. So it is interoperability. It can be operated within our country or within our state or within our globe. So what is happening? It means that the technology has been increased in such a way that like we are having the LAN, MAN, WAN. So here also some transactions will go within that state only, or within that banks to banks only, or within that mobile phones to mobile phones, or within that technology. So it is utilizing in such a way. We do to have security. The next characteristic of mobile payments is security, privacy, and trust. As you people are aware of how the security is taking place, you can keep your transactions in a privacy with having some password or the security. And first and foremost thing is trust. Trust is such a thing in the bank that everyone are trusting and utilizing their bank account. Next one is cost. It will be little bit cost, but it is saving your time and efforts. The speed. The speed is very high. As you know, the internet we need for doing all these mobile payments, we need internet connection, and the internet data should be there in our mobile so that the transaction can run in a simple way and a short way. Next one is cross-border payments. Not only that, that means one country is having another country, so we can have the cross-border. That means international payments can also be taken place. In the fourth unit, we have discussed all these things, how the cross-border payments will take place from one country to another country. So all these things we have now. So these are the characteristics of mobile payment. Next, we are having different types of how the payments will be based on the location. So first one is the remote transaction. Second one is the proximity or local transaction. See, in the remote transaction, what will happen? You will have the M tickets, mobile tickets, and digital and cash will be there. So what do you mean by mobile ticketing? In the last class, we have discussed that. See, we are going to book any ticket. For example, we are want to have book a ticket for a restaurant or for a cinema theater. What is happening? We'll get a scan barcode. A barcode will come or QR scan will become, or we have booked a ticket, international ticket or national level ticket or domestic ticket. When we are going to that particular place, just we have to keep our mobile, and that barcoding will scan that and it will give all the data. That means the data will be secure already before, so it will shows your login time, ticket, ward and seat number, everything, all these things are coming. So this is the payment on the location. Now coming to the local transaction, this is the short range messaging like Bluetooth or infrared. How the Bluetooth will work within a short stage, short range of taking place. So like that only these payments, mobile payments will also taking place in a short range. Coming to the next payment type, that is based on value. So we are having micro payments, macro payments. Micro payment means the word itself indicates about the small payments. Coming to the macro, it talks about the large payments. So as you people are aware of how the transaction is taking place in the daily life, one by one, in the micro level or in the macro level. Now, next one is types of payments based on charging method. What are those? Postpaid, phone bill based, everything. Account based, prepaid, pay now, real time, all these things will comes under the charging method. If I want to charge a mobile phone, postpaid, prepaid bill, so I have to recharge it. These are the payments of mode on charging method. Now, next one is security services. See, what do you mean by security services? Security services is a service provided by a layer of communicating open systems which ensures adequate security of the systems or of data transfers as defined by I2X and examples of security services are key management, access control, and authentication. What in by security services? Already we have done. Once again, I want to remind it. It provides a layer of communicating open systems with ensure adequate security of the system or data transfer. Whatever the data or the system you want to open, it will have some adequate security will be there that is going to work like a layer, okay, between you and the pay. So by seeing this picture you can understand this is a locker and this is a transaction, either go or not, either to pass or not, or either to access or not, unless until if you won't get the permission by the payer or pay. Now first, privacy for payer and pay. First we should have to understand what do you mean by payer and pay. First, pay means what? A pay is a party, is an exchange who receives payment. A person who is receiving, or the organizations or a party who is receiving the amount or the cash or the exchanges is known as payee, and the payer is who receives goods or services in return. Okay, the payee is he will get the money, and the payer he will get the receives the goods and services in return. The name of the payee is included in the bill of exchange, and it is usually referred to a natural person or an entity such as a business or a trust or custodian. Now, mobile payments models. Mobile payments models consist of three. One is the acquirer centric versus issuer centric. Second one, bank centric versus MNO, mobile network operating centric. Third one is cooperative model, that is nothing but win-win situation. First we will go with the acquirer centric versus issuer centric. Acquiring means one, the bank, the acquiring bank, also merchant bank or acquirer is a financial institution that maintains a merchant's bank account. That means the bank here, a person who is maintaining, or the organization who is maintaining the merchant account is known as the acquirer bank. The contract with the acquirer enables merchants to process credit and debit card transaction. What is the main purpose of it? It enables the contract between the process of the merchant from debit card to credit card transactions. The acquiring bank passes the merchant's transactions along to the applicable issuing banks to receive payments. Now, if is now the issuing bank, what do you mean by issuing bank? The issuing bank is a financial institution that issue credit cards to consumers on behalf of the card network. See, acquiring means the bank will receive the amount. They will get the deposit in the form of the check or in the form of cash or in the form of that e-payment transaction. Again, the bank is issuing what? The bank is issuing the credit cards to the customers on behalf of the card networks, MasterCard or the password or internet banking, phone banking, all these things. This is nothing but the issuing bank. Acquiring bank versus issuing bank. So now I will show you the picture so that you can able to understand about this thing. See here, this is a issuer, this is acquirer. The bank is issuing the payment, he will pay, he is acquiring. And what he is issuing? He is issuing the debit card. This is the client and this is the merchant. He will pay the amount from merchant, he will get this is the gateway. All these things transaction will takes place. Now, bank centric versus MNO centric. See first here, what is happening? You should have to understand what the financial sector in bank centric will do. That means financial sector is also known as bank centric, and the alternative financial options are conspicuous by their absence from the capital market, says the state bank's financial stability. Now, if you see here in the picture, this is a bank-centric model. This model has been seen slow uptake because of low perceived value proposition, vice versa traditional payment services, and its limited ability to reach the unbanked. Example is Brazil, that means CAIXA, that means Brazil, Barclays, Sachs Banks, Mongolia. They are going the interaction between two things. MNO. MNO means mobile network operating centric mobile. In this model, the role of the bank or the financial institution is that limited in the payment, delivery and settlements. Limited payments and delivery takes place in a limited way. So this is the process of BCM MCM. Now, Next one is last one is cooperative model. Cooperative model means win-win situation or win-win model. Now here win-win means collaborating. It is win-win. Collaborative model is also known as win-win model. Confronting the problem or problem solving. The win-win approach sees conflicts resolutions as an opportunity to come to a mutual beneficial result. So what is happening? Either if any conflicts are arising, they will find an alternative solution to find the solution of the problem in behalf of the conflict should have to be cut out and the mutual beneficial result should have come. In that way, they find out the way. It includes identifying your opponent's underlying concerns and finding an alternative which meets each party concerns. That means, what is the work of this win-win situation? They will identify your and your opponent mistakes and they will find out the middle way that both should have to get or meet each party's concern. Now, if you see here, this is win-win situation, lose-lose, win-win, win-lose, win-lose, lose-lose. So here they find out the win-win situation. For example, before coronavirus, America and China were in a war. The people were thinking that there will be a war between America and China on the behalf of trade. But what happened? They find out the alternate solution and they got merged and they both are in the win-win situation. If you see this picture, you can able to understand how it is working. Next one is yeah, collaborating. This collaborating takes means the goal is to find a win-win solution. Competing means the goal is to win. That means one side I need to win and having the competition with that person. Compromising means the goal is first find to middle ground. That means the goal should be in the middle ground. He should have to get 50% benefit. He should have to get the 15%. So these are the unassertive to assertive, from negativism to positivism. Avoiding means the goal is to delay. Uncooperative, no. Accommodating means the goal is to yield. That means cooperative. That what is happening? See here. So this is a picture where we are learning. So nowadays every companies are focusing on the system of cooperative model. That means there should be a win-win situation on both the sides. So with this we have completed half of the unit in e-business. I hope students will understand the concern. Please let me know your doubts in the comment box and meanwhile you mention your roll numbers in the comment box. Thank you. Have a nice day.